Welcome, everyone. So, when the Verrazano Bridge, everybody knows where the Verrazano Bridge is, yeah? That's right. When the Verrazano Bridge was built, so Rav Aaron Kotler went ahead, the Yeshiva of Lakewood, and said, look, this was built for Lakewood. You know what's going on? You know how long it took? You know how long it took to get from, think about it, from Brooklyn, New York, to New Jersey without the Verrazano Bridge? Think about it. You ever see the Verrazano? You see how long the thing is? You see? Right? It would take extra maybe, and now it takes us like an hour and change. It would have took three hours and change. And he did it. And when he built the yeshiva, he says Verrazano Bridge was built for Lakewood. He says, what's pshat? He says, so it'll be easier for people to travel to Lakewood itself, to go learn and to go steig and to do great things. He says, you have to understand something. When there's new inventions in life, we have to believe it was done. Baruch Hashem, Hashem did it. It's an amazing thing. Why am I telling you this? This new mic. See this new mic? I didn't hear it yet, but I can imagine the system is wild. And Hashem created it to ease the ears for Torah to come out clearer. So anyone listening can hear it very clear. So the first thing we have to do, this is the first day that we're using this, the first thing we have to do is thank Hashem that He created such a system that Torah could be spread out clearly. It's a real thing. Because if you would look and back at any, like I'm talking about, let's say go back a few years ago, the clarity of the mic might not be the same. So therefore, we thank Hashem before we even start. Thank you, Hashem, for the beautiful mic that He created. Now, this is a pasuk in David HaMelech, in Rabbeinu Yonah. He quotes this pasuk of David HaMelech. It says, "V'hidbonenu be'azdei Adonai." Contemplate in the Hesed of Hashem. Now, let me explain what that means exactly. You know, in life, we always have to understand gratitude to Hashem. It's a never-ending process, and it's a connection that we can have daily, 24/7 with Hashem. Just to say thank you all the time, 24/7, whatever it is. And the rabbis did it for us the first thing in the morning. You wake up. What do? Modani, thank you Hashem. You go on all the brachot. You don't start your day. You're saying because of Shachar. Thank you for my eyesight. Thank you for my clothes. The rabbis went ahead and did it. They instituted it for us from the beginning. Right? Zokev Kufim. But today I'd like to discuss a story that I saw firsthand. I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it. I saw this firsthand, my own eyes. I got invited for a Shabbat. Friday night comes in. Okay, we go in and he invites us. My friend Jack, Rabbi, please sit here. This, that. Okay, very good. We're very excited, having a great meal. He tells his wife, he says to go, okay, honey, we're going to wash Netilat Yadayim. Let's go. She gets up to wash Netilat Yadayim. But she just stands there. Everybody washed. Honey, let's go. She stands there. And go wash Netilat Yadayim, please, we're about to start. Standing there. Go. Standing there. Nobody understands what's going on. I'm getting nervous a little bit. He takes his wife, does the Netilat, helps her do the Netilat Yadayim, sits her back down, they do the hamotzi, finishes the meal. I tell him, Jack, look, as a friend, I'm telling you, you have to definitely check it out. I'm sure you have to check it out. You know, see what just happened. This is very strange. Anyway, he calls me up Wednesday. That Wednesday he calls me up. Says, you don't understand. I said, what happened? He said, I went to a mental doctor for the brain, for the mind. And he tells me like this. He tells me there's millions of neurons in your brain. You don't see your brain. I don't see your brain. You don't see my brain. But inside the brain, There's millions of neurons, trillions of neurons going back and forth with the brain, connecting this to that, to that, to that, to that, to that. So he said, the doctor told him that one neuron says, yeah, go wash yadayim. So he tells me his wife understood that, but she couldn't physically get to the sink because the other neuron that's connecting the other one to get to the sink didn't connect. He gave her medication. This medication they take, he gave me like he told me you can take this, that. But there's a medication out there that can connect this neuron to that neuron. Now, go look how to prepare for Rosh Hashanah. How do you prepare? One of the ways is to contemplate the Hesed that Hashem did for you. And we're going to go through this, by the way. We're going to go through different examples through this. Today we're doing this example. But contemplate all the neurons that went into your brain from the last Rosh Hashanah till this very day. And contemplate, and really analyze. Wow. Just the brain, back and forth, million times a day, back and forth. Stop and think. And just thank God from the bottom of your heart. Thank you so much that my mind is working smoothly. And the next time you're in the Amidah as well, just that one time, the next time you hear this class, next time you pray the Amidah, when you get to Atah Chonen L'Adam Da'at, have that in mind as well. Atah Chonen, you give Da'at, you give a mind. I'll never forget in my life, when, the biggest proof to this, should I tell you the biggest proof to this? The first second that you start the Amidah. What's the first words? Hashem, Amonai, Sefatai, Tiftach. Hashem, what does that mean? Hashem, what does that mean? Sefatai, my lips, Tiftach, open. What does that mean? Open up your lips. Well, you open up your lips. What does it say? Hashem, I'm about to start the Amidah. Open up my lips. You open up your lips. Now, God is telling you, before you even pray, I have to give you the ability to open up your lips. So we start Amonai Hashem, Sefatai, my lips, Tiftach, open, Ufi Agiti Latecha. Then I can start praising you. Because without Hashem opening up your lips, we cannot do it at all. You understand? See, Yitzhak played around over here. He didn't want to get that thing, so he made me play with the mic. That's what it is. I'm serious. Anything starting good, he has to stop a little bit. For sure, 100%. There's no question about it. But let's not misfocus over here. Let's not misfocus over here. It is what it is. This is what it is. You need Hashem. So it says, Hashem, Tsefatai Tiftach. Hashem, open up my lips. You open up your lips. Why can't you? Joe, why can't you open up your lips? You open up lips. You can't, because you can't open up your lips without Hashem giving you the ability. And therefore, before you start even going to Hashem to pray to Him, to ask for anything in the Amidah, walking to Him, Hashem says, "Oh, the rabbis instituted, Hashem, Tsefatai Tiftach. Open up my lips. Because I can't do it without you. I can't even open up my lips without you." You hear what's going on over here? You hear what's going on? We have a Yihi that's on. Every time we open up and to learn. It's a Gemara Mesechah Berachot Daf Kavchet Amud Bet. Rabbi Yochanan ben Akanya, he quoted that every time you say, before you learn and after you learn, what do you say? Thank you Hashem for putting me in the Beit Midrash. I remember when I started learning this halacha many years back, I said, but I went to the Beit Midrash. Thank you Hashem for putting me in the Beit Midrash. But I went to the Beit Midrash. You can't walk to the Beit Midrash without God giving you that ability to connect your brain neurons to your feet to walk to shul. You can't do it. So therefore, after you finish learning, we thank Hashem that you put me in the Beit Midrash, but I put myself in the Beit Midrash. You cannot do anything without Hashem giving you the okay. You understand what's going on over here? So therefore, our gratitude has to be, let's just focus on this for today. Today, this is what we're focusing on. And tomorrow, Bezrat Hashem, we'll focus on another thank you to Hashem. But today's thank you to Hashem is all the neurons that are coming in my brain, back and forth, for all these years from the beginning of create, from the beginning, right? But let's do all this, at least this year, think back from last Rosh Hashanah till this point. And thank Hashem, wow, my brain Every time I say to myself, I want to do this, my neuron in my other brain connects to that brain, and I go, wow, I can open up my lips. Wow, Hashem, you're amazing. Every neuron is working perfectly. I don't need a medicine to make sure one neuron's connecting to my other neuron, because Hashem, you're doing it. Have a great day.